In this video, I'll be showing you how to do a neck and shoulder massage that's going to increase the lymphatic flow between the head and the face and the neck and shoulders. So the first thing I did was 1 pump of massage in a bottle. I added 6 sprays of the mineral mist directly into that. So 1 pump is about the equivalent of a teaspoon of massage in a bottle plus 6 sprays of mineral mist directly in. The one I used this time was the pore refining mineral mist, but any of them will work. If you wanted to, you can even use the Instant Alchemy, though be aware your client might feel a slight tingle if they're low in magnesium. So I've pressed the oil with the mist onto above her clavicles, and now I'm gently doing kind of a figure 8 motion. It is light, we're not going into the muscles here. We're really just working very surface of the skin and moving gently that lymph, which is located right towards the top. It's almost like it pulls slightly under the skin, and all of our movements are kind of a pulsing towards the space that we're moving the lymph out of, and then gentle pushing towards the lymph nodes. So getting right into that clavicle, we call it the bathtub, the lymphatic bathtub, and gently manipulating that lymph so that it moves out. And then pushing that lymph around, across the shoulders, and under the neck, back towards the lymph nodes behind the ears. And you can move her head to the side. Now here's a little less about lymph and more about just releasing a tight neck. And so gentle movements over and around behind the shoulder. And curves into the curves of her neck and up and around. Notice how I'm gently using my knuckles, and I'm not putting my weight into it. I'm letting the weight of her body fall onto my knuckle. There's not a whole lot of strength from my body coming out of here. Notice here, this client in particular is telling me a place that she had a little extra soreness from her work, so I gave her a little bit more attention right there. Now I've moved over to the other side, and I'm going to do the same thing. Now I've moved her head back to the middle, and I'm gently going back across the décolleté, over the shoulders, and now I've slid my hands down the middle of her back on either side of her spine. I'm using her weight over my middle fingers, which are curved up and cupped. I'm not putting any weight into it. And gently just pulling up the sides of the back. And now knuckling again, sides of the shoulders around and out. In this case, we were doing an integrative therapy for berry repair. So under this compression towel, we have the clearing serum that we've been keeping moist this whole time. And then once we are done massaging the neck and the shoulders and getting that flow happening, then we will be gently removing the towel. And because this is not an herbal compression where it's an herbal water within the towel that we're pressing into the skin, but instead a situation where we're going to be using the towel to take off the clearing serum, we're going to press that clearing serum in. You would do the same thing if you were doing the Integrity Biome mask, or even if it was simply Sow Your Wild Oats. So I was just pressing it down and then moving lymph all the way down the neck from the face. You can do this a couple times if you feel like they do have a lot of stagnation. And now we're going to remove the product using the towel. Make sure to put your fingers right into the towel to remove every little bit of product. Particularly one of these, because they might tend to feel a little itchy. And then wrap your towel in a circle and twist up. You can grab your hot stones and then gently circle under the shoulders. And gently put them in place.